everybody, welcome back to Measure and Mix. Just want to give a big shout out to everybody who has subscribed to my channel in the last couple weeks. I've seen a lot of new faces, so thank you very much for doing that. And if you are just finding my channel now and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any more home decor DIY videos. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make over my coat closet and my entryway to be more functional and just organize it and clean out all of the coats my son can't wear anymore this year, and then next year when winter rolls around we will be all prepared. So let's get started. Alright, so my idea for my coat closet is to basically do the same thing that I've done here in my entryway, and this is what you're looking at right now. I put board and batten up and I've added these hooks, which are really great, and my son and husband both love them. However, it becomes a cluttered mess in the winter time with coats and hats and book bags and shoes all over the place. So I really want to use these hooks for guests, and then the closet I can put the hooks in, and my husband and my son and I can all use the closet to put our stuff in. It'll be easy for them to just throw it in there, and it'll be out of the way, and it'll be nice and put up and organized, and it won't look like a cluttered mess. To start off, I measured both of the side walls and I cut 4 1x4s to those measurements, and then I made sure that they were level and I nailed them to the wall. So typically here you would measure in between these two pieces of wood to make sure that you have the same amount of open space on each wall. However, since I had the board and batten in the hallway, I just eyeballed it and made sure that the board was level and nailed it up. Then this is just the other side of the closet, and I'm just doing the same thing, nailing the boards up to the wall and just using a level to make sure that it stays level while I'm nailing it up. So for the middle boards, I just measured in between the boards I already put up and cut 2 1x4s to fit in those spaces and nailed them up to the wall. Next, I made a shelf for the top, and then I made a bench for the bottom, and I just cut 1x2s, the length and the width of the board, and then I attached them to the walls just like I did the 1x4s above. Next, I use this little doohickey to drive the nails into the wood so that I could cover up the holes. And that's what I'm doing here, is just spackling and covering up these holes, and then also using some caulking, some white caulking, to go around the edges of the wood to fill in the gaps between the wall and the wood. And yes, I'm using my finger. It was the easiest thing to use, and I couldn't find another tool at the time, so this worked great. After I let the wood filler, caulking, and the spackle dry, it was ready for paint. So I painted the top portion gray that is all over my house, and then the bottom portion and all the boards were painted in a semi-gloss white paint. Alright, the last step was to put in my painted shelf and attach the hooks to the wall, and I was all finished. Alright guys, I am so happy with how this turned out. It's going to be so much more functional for my family. A little bit about what I put in here. These two bins are Closet Made brand from Behr. They were about $10 a piece. I just have hats in one, and then the other one I have scarves and gloves and hats that are all mine and my husband's. And then these hooks I got off Amazon. 5 came in a package for $16, and then you could buy individual ones for I think around $3 or $4. So I got 6 altogether, which I think what I'm going to do is add another one right there in the middle, just to give us a little bit more extra. I don't know about the sides over here because I'm planning on putting coats on these hangers, so I don't think they'll be functional, but we'll see. Maybe later on I will. Then down here I made sort of like a little bench area, and I can put shoes on it or whatever, or my son can sit on there to put his shoes on. And then I got this little mat down there that's super absorbent, it says, and it's supposed to absorb like rain and snow and everything. So right now we are kind of in spring, even though it still has snow in the forecast in the next week, but I put our rain boots there for now. But I'll get the snow boots back out if we need it, and we can put our things on that mat so we won't hopefully make a big mess. And then I got another one of those Closet Made baskets down here with my son's cold weather hats and gloves and scarves and stuff like that in it. So like I said, I am thrilled with how this turned out, and I just can't wait till, well, I can wait till next winter, but when we use it for next winter and fall, it's going to be so much more functional, and I'm really happy with it. So if you guys enjoyed this little closet makeover, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!